In order for you to understand the title of this video, I implore you to react to the original video that I'm responding to, which I'll leave in the description. About a year ago, John Green uploaded a video titled, "Am I Cigarettes?" It's a pretty interesting question, but it has a very complex answer. The first thing I'll note is that the internet, as we know it, is really composed of the algorithms that organize it, and those are inherently not human. Which means most of the internet that we see is mostly a reflection of the internet's user base, both at a community level and also at an individual level. We tend to think of the internet as a destination, but that's not true, actually. The internet is more akin to the means of transportation as opposed to a destination. The internet has businesses, and it also has private homes or docile places of residence, but that's not what the internet is. The internet is really just a means of connecting these places, like streets or highways. I tend to think of social media as the business built on top of the streets that connect us, wherein the algorithms that recommend what we want to watch are kind of like this instantaneous pavement crew that are constantly popping streets in and out of existence. We've become so accustomed to the businesses on top of these streets being designed for attention, specifically for advertisers and for the ads that they show off, that we tend to forget that the internet was originally designed specifically for connection. And I don't mean that in like a hippy-dippy, lovey-dovey, lava lamp sort of way. I mean literal connection, as in the spread of information. The internet isn't inherently designed in any way to harm us, not most of the time. Usually it's just this subtle reveal of our own internal biases. In the same way that most streets, not all, but most streets, are not inherently designed to cause car crashes. Usually we just crash into each other because sometimes we suck at driving. There are the odd streets that are horribly paved, and there are the even odder streets that are just designed horribly, but those are more so like quirks, as opposed to the system working as intended. In order to have road rage, the phrasing necessitates the existence of the road, but correlation is not causation. It's not that the road is making you rageful. It's that the specific set latent conditions of you being in the privacy of your own car emboldens you to be more angrier than usual. But that still demands of you to have the loss of inhibition around your rage. You still kind of have to be built as a rageful person in order to have road rage in the first place. It's this messy amalgam of both concepts that spawns road rage into existence, not the road. In this way, nothing is inherently coming out of nowhere or anything. It's just that you have a predisposition for addiction that is triggered by a particularly unhealthy environment. An unhealthy environment that you yourself are participating in building. So is John Green cigarettes? John Green, are you cigarettes? The answer to this question is also related to the answer to these questions. Bitch, is bread cigarettes? Is butter cigarettes? Is milk cigarettes? Yes, a grocery store is designed to capture attention and also guide you through the more addictive products that it harbors, but that doesn't inherently make everything in the grocery store addictive or harmful. Your virality can be simply explained away through the nature of your ideas being foundational and fundamental, substantive even. I step away from your videos and also your brother's videos feeling creatively inspired and spiritually satiated. So no, John Green, you are not the cigarettes of the internet. You are the bread and butter of the grocery store that is YouTube. And just to shoot my own metaphor in the foot, holy shit, I have a pimple. Oh, and just to shoot my own metaphor in the foot, products should not be defined by the grocery stores that sell them. Because if they were, then, everybody would hate everything because it's all sold on Amazon. Not everything that involves dopamine is inherently evil. Yes, you get hits of dopamine when you have good sex, but you also get hits of dopamine when you eat particularly tasty food. You guys are not neurobiologists and you don't understand how neurochemicals work. Stop pretending. If I was to make any plain observations about the state of what you are online, John Green, I would more likely compare you to something like caffeine or coffee, because nicotine is only a harmful substance. It's only really just addictive exclusively. Caffeine, at the very least, bonds to receptors in your brain that can help you focus and become alert. Caffeine can become harmful in high doses if synthetically concentrated. There's a really cool CGP Grey video that goes into what it would actually take for you to overdose on espresso alone, and it's a lot of espresso. John Green, you are not the thing that pacifies me. You are the thing that wakes me up. You are the thing that keeps me alert. You're not cigarettes, you're coffee. The bittersweetness, the concentration, the warmth, a good cup of coffee, a good source of caffeine. John, I'll see you on Tuesday.